Bam! Look at that! Alright, this is on the Quick Speed Shop. I got another Will It Start video. I got this 1975 Dodge W200 sitting behind me. It's been derelict for like 15 years. We're going to put some gas in it, hook up the battery, and see if she'll fire up right now. I'm a professional. Don't try this at home. Well, if you saw the video where I dragged this thing home a month or two ago, it's a 1975 Dodge W200. It's got a 360 two-barrel. It's full-time four-wheel drive. I need it for the chassis for my brown 80 Dodge in the background there. And this did run until some kids smashed the windows out of it. The guy I got it from got disgusted then. He just parked it, and it's been sitting for probably 15-20 years since then. The motor turns over, so I'm going to get some gas, get a battery, hook it up. I finally got the key for it. The former owner took a while to find the key. He finally got me the key. So we're going to put a twist on it and put the gas in it, hook up the battery, and see if she'll fire up. So, man, that black paint is hot. Oh, the bird bath hood's doing its job. We got water on the bird bath. That's good. So let's uncover it here, and we'll try to get this thing fired up. Oh, that's great. Look out. Perfect. This is the free air model here. It gets the wind in your face experience. It's a free air model. Whoa. Aha! Here we go. Ta-da! It's got a remanufactured two-barrel big carburetor on it. Ooh. Throttle cable appears to be set right up. That's good. Perfect. Why is there a side terminal battery in here? This truck shouldn't be side terminal. Somebody has Rochambeau'd me here with a side terminal battery. No balderdash. I'm gonna have to swap the battery cables out because I don't have a side terminal battery. I don't believe. Yeah, I don't think I got a side terminal battery to put in here, so I'm going to have to switch it over to the top post like it should be. Let's see if it's got some oil in it. Oh yeah. She's full right to the mark. Now this engine did run. The guy plowed his driveway with it, and I did turn it over when I got it. It turns over when I turn the fan. I can turn the motor over, so that's good. It's got minimal mice damage in here. They nibbled on the plow pump hose a little bit. See, it's only got one brake line hooked up. That's perfect. Where's the transmission dipstick? It's way down there. How about some anti-freeze? Bone dry. Got a 3-row radiator though. I wonder where all the antifreeze went. Maybe it leaked out because that radiator looks kind of rough. But I'll go ahead and I'll dump a little in here just because. See what happens. And there's a whole bunch of crap on here. I think she'll go. I'm going to put a new piece of fuel hose on it down on the pump. And then I'm going to go from the pump down to a can. We're just going to run it with a gas can right here under the hood. Because I don't know how old the gas in the tank is. Probably about 20 years old. So we got oil. The motor turns over. Let me rectify my battery situation here with some new cables, and then put some gas in that, and we'll go from there. I'm going to wager I guess this Champagne battery is way more than junk. So we'll get this out of here. I'm not going to throw it like the other guy because I want to recycle it. Get some cash money. Alright, what do we got here? Got that. Get the negative action. Going over here. It's like 5/8 maybe. Since we're working on a Dodge, I got some genuine Mopar antifreeze here. We'll go ahead and put that in. See if it pours out on the ground. That'll be a bonus. Here we go. What's going to happen? It's going somewhere. Whoa, now I see it pouring on the ground. She has got a bunch of leaks. Bummer. There we go, crisis averted with a pan. So now we know that that's not going to have any antifreeze and it won't run it forever. Spray some juice on the throttle linkage. Yeah. You like it. Lube her up. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh. Careful. Got that restored, some Castle thrust, restored that. I'm going to go ahead and swap out these battery cables right quick and then hook that fuel system up, and then we should be ready to crank her over. She's been nibbled on and chewed on there. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. I'm going to go ahead and just get some rubber hose and hook up my fuel system. I'm going to come right off the line down to the fuel pump and then go over to a plastic gas can over here. We'll just put like a 1-gallon jug of gas right under here. She's still leaking down here, antifreeze. The bottom of the radiator's shot here somewhere. But I've gone ahead, right here is where that fuel filter was. I got the pump over here. Hook that up, and then we should be good to go. This extra power steering pump, this is for the snowplow package that's on here. The other pump is down there, and it should be a 360 2-barrel. I did notice over here at the manifold in the back is rusted and got a big hole blown in it. So that's probably going to be shooting fire maybe. I got the battery cables hooked up. Hopefully this will get done dripping. I didn't put that much in it, so that's probably about the extent of it. Oh, this big thing here, this is a huge oil cooler, which would have been hooked up with these dry rotted hoses. So that's been snipped off here, so I gotta go ahead and jam a piece of hose together, or else this would puke transmission fluid everywhere once it starts pumping. So I'll get a piece of 3/8 hose and loop that together. Alright, I got the battery hooked up. I got my fuel line just dangling. I cut the hose off the plow pump because the hoses are just disconnected on the front. I don't want it shooting hydraulic oil all over the place. I'm just going to go ahead and turn the key and see if it'll do anything here before I get too carried away. So I'll do that. Watch it for me. Nothing. Well, that's a bummer. The fuse panel of this thing is in the dash and it got wet because there's no windshield. So I'm going to clean the contacts on the fuses because it doesn't appear to have any voltage. It's not doing anything. I also get my meter out here and meter some things. Got the positive hooked up to the, should be where the starter solenoid is. But I'm not getting anything when I turn the key in there. It's not doing anything. This thing is full of broken glass. This is fun. I'm over here at the fuse panel. Ignition. That's a battery. Okay, I got 12 volts to the battery. So I turn the ignition on. Let's see what we get here. Okay, I got 12. Oh. Whoa! Just popped right out of there. Oh! Thought I heard it try to do something. A little nervous that the neutral safety switch is boning me here. Should want to crank in neutral, I would think. I climbed on the truck, and as I suspected, one of the neutral safety wires was dangling right here, so somebody had been nibbling on it. I made a repair, so now let's see in neutral if this thing will do anything when I turn the key on. Still nothing. Oh! I think the starter's just stuck. Alright, turns out the starter cable is loose and broken off, so now I got a brand new cable on there. It's about 10 feet too long, but it's going to work, so let's try it now. Bam! Look at that! Bam! That's a win right there. Let me go ahead and get some gasoline. I'm just going to put a little splash in the carburetor, since I don't know if the ignition works at all. I'm just going to go right for the gasoline. Got a little bit of gas in the Mountain Dew bottle here. That's the answer. Try to fill up the vent. Keep watching to see what happens. I don't believe it. It blew that manifold right off in the back. I can't believe that. I can't believe it. That's way too much. Alright, now go to the dangerous part. A little bit of gasoline here in a jug. Stick my homemade fuel line down in it somehow. Yeah, I'm going to stick a plastic filter on the fuel line real fast so I can see if it's actually drawing fuel or not. Okay, we got fuel in the filter. Let's see how she does now. that thing's smoky. Woo! This manifold is falling right off, and this side is blowing. It's wide open. I tried to put it in gear. She didn't want to go anywhere, but it could be out of. Oh yeah. There is no transmission fluid. Whew! Well, I guess I proved that it starts and runs not very good, and it's awful smoky, but it's been sitting there for a long time. The rings are probably down on it. And yeah, there's great big holes in the driver's side exhaust manifold, so that's why it's so freaking loud. I don't know if I got any transmission fluid to dump in here. I gotta look and see. I'd like to see if it moves, because it would be handy if I could move it around. It's got a flat tire right now, but that's pretty exciting. I didn't expect it to fire right off like that, but I guess you can't kill a good old Dodge. Well, I got her to move out here a little bit. Let's see if we can go for a ride. I couldn't find reverse shifter pattern. So you need to tilt wheel. The shifter pattern's all screwed up here. I'd like to know where reverse is. Oh, the oil light's on. She's trying. Ooh, she's a smoking. I got her a little warm. I think it's still low on transmission fluid. Probably with the cooler being low. I put 1.5 quarts in it, but I don't have any more fluid. I was able to, saw they were hot rodded around the yard, but now she's sitting over here. I think I was hunting for reverse, and then I'm barely going to the forwards once I got up here on the slope. So I think it's probably way low on fluid still. I don't want to burn up the 727. I'm trying to ramrod it. What we got? Got her running here. A little fuel make it happener there in the carburetor. Got the fuel pump working. Got my gas can here. She's man, she's thirsty. She already sucked down some of that But man, a good old Dodge 360 can't kill them. Freaking no car or Mopar, that's what I say. I'm just going to keep tinkering around this a little bit. Probably get some more transmission fluid, see if I can make sure it's topped off, fire it back up, see if I can move it around again. But you saw that, it like fired off immediately. I couldn't believe that. After sitting there 20 years, little gas in the carburetor, that thing fired immediately. It was crazy. But I'm going to tinker around this thing, get her pushed back into the spot where I left it. Now they know that you can actually fire up and move. That's a win. So, pretty exciting, old school will it start action from the Quick Speed Shop. So we'll see you next time. Whatever else I'm working on, it's going to be exciting. Don't forget to subscribe, tell your friends, and we'll see you again.